Square root of 15 plus square root of 21 plus square root of 25 plus square root of 35 upon square root of 3 plus square root of 7 plus square root of 20. We have to simplify this. Let's try. So square root of 15, this we can write 5 times 3 under square root, then plus square root of 21 is 7 times 3 under square root, plus square root of 25 is 5 times 5 under square root, plus square root of 35 is 7 times 5 under square root. Then upon square root of 3 plus square root of 7, and square root of 20 we can write it as 4 times 5 under square root. Now when a times b is under square root, we can write it as square root of a times square root of b. So using this, we can write square root of 5 times square root of 3 plus square root of 7 times square root of 3 plus square root of 5 times square root of 5 plus square root of 7 times square root of 5, then upon square root of 3 plus square root of 7 plus square root of 4 times square root of 5. Now here in these two we can take square root of 3 common. So we write square root of 3, then 5 under square root times 3 under square root divided by 3 under square root will give us 5 under square root, then plus same here 7 under square root, then plus here we can take square root of 5 common. So square root of 5, then times square root of 5 plus square root of 7 upon square root of 3 plus square root of 7 plus square root of 4 we can write 2, then times square root of 5. Now square root of 5 and square root of 7 is the common factor here. We can take it common. Remaining factors are square root of 3 plus square root of 5, then upon square root of 3 plus square root of 7 plus 2 times square root of 5. It's also equal to square root of 5 plus square root of 5. This will give us 2 times square root of 5. So we can write it as square root of 5 plus square root of 5. Now square root of 5 plus square root of 7, then times square root of 3 plus square root of 5 upon, here we can rearrange it and write square root of 3 plus square root of 5 together, then plus square root of 5 plus square root of 7 together. Now let us consider square root of 5 plus square root of 7 equals to a, and square root of 3 plus square root of 5 equals to b. Then we have a times b upon a plus b. Let this be equal to x. Then we have x equals to ab upon a plus b. If we write 1 upon x, then this is equal to a plus b upon ab. If we take ab as the common denominator, then we can write it as a upon ab plus b upon ab. Here a and a gets cancelled, here b and b gets cancelled. Now we have 1 upon x equals to 1 upon b plus 1 upon a. Now we considered b equals to square root of 3 plus square root of 5. So square root of 3 plus square root of 5 plus a equals to square root of 5 plus square root of 7 here. Now 1 upon x equals to, let's rationalize the denominator. So 1 upon 3 under square root plus 5 under square root. We divide and multiply by the conjugate of the denominator. So square root of 3 minus square root of 5 is the conjugate, plus 1 upon square root of 5 plus square root of 7. And to rationalize it, we multiply and divide by square root of 5 minus square root of 7, or 1 upon x equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 5 upon, this is in the form of a plus b times a minus b, differences of square. So we can write a square minus b square. So this we can write square root of 3 square minus square root of 5 square plus again here square root of 5 minus square root of 7 upon square root of 5 square minus square root of 7 square, or 1 upon x equals to, we remove the square root with this square, so it is square root of 3 minus square root of 5 upon 3 minus 5 plus square root of 5 minus square root of 7 upon, again remove the square root with the square, so 5 minus 7, or 1 upon x equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 5 upon minus 2 plus square root of 5 minus square root of 7. 5 minus 7 is minus 2, or 1 upon x equals to, we multiply and divide by minus 1 to both the fraction. So this is square root of 5 minus square root of 3 upon 2 plus square root of 7 minus square root of 5 upon 2, or 1 upon x equals to, LCD will be 2, so square root of 5 minus square root of 3 plus square root of 7 minus square root of 5. Square root of 5 and negative square root of 5 gets cancelled, so 1 upon x equals to, we can write it as square root of 7 minus square root of 3 upon 2, or then x equals to 2 upon square root of 7 minus square root of 3. Again, if we rationalize the denominator, multiply and divide by square root of 7 plus square root of 3. Therefore, x equals to 2 times square root of 7 plus square root of 3 upon square root of 7 square minus square root of 3 square. Remove the square root with the square. So, x equals to 2 times square root of 7 plus square root of 3 upon 7 minus 3, or 2 times square root of 7 plus square root of 3 upon 7 minus 3 is 4. Now 2 times 2 is 4. So x equals to square root of 7 plus square root of 3 upon 2. This is our solution. So final simplification will be square root of 7 plus square root of 3 upon 2. How did you solve it? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.